Hey! Y'all up in here! Hey, y'all! Hey! Hey, y'all! Hey, hey, hey! What y'all doing? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Hey! Hey! Yes, 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 yes. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Again. Ah. Yes, we got things to discuss. Mm-hmm. We got some things to discuss. Yes. Wait for some more people to get into the room, Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Yes, yes, yes. Ew. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hey, hey. I ain't gonna keep you, I ain't gonna keep you. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Ow. Ew, ew, ew. Ow, ow. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yes, 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 yes. Come into the room, come into the room. Yes, yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Hey, 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 hey. All right. Hey, y'all. How are you doing? It's been a minute. It's been a minute, y'all. Oh, yes, it's been a minute, but I thought I'd come on here just for a couple. And let's get some talking things in, child. I ain't going to keep y'all. I am not going to keep you all, child. Okay? I got laundry to fold, things to do, eat. I still haven't eaten anything, so I haven't seen you in a while, so I thought I'd get on here and we'll just discuss a couple of things. Okay? Let me give a shout out here. Who's up in here? Roll call. Hey, Miss One. Hey, Yuli. Hey, Stayfly. Hey, Janae. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Felonius. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Yolanda. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Lord. Now, yes. We all seen it, okay? If y'all are a 90-day fiance follower or a watcher or whatever, yes, it came out that Jasmine is pregnant, okay? The news broke a while ago that she was pregnant. She denied it. You can't deny it anymore. She is pregnant with, what's her baby daddy's name? What's his name, y'all? Matt. Child, what's Jasmine's baby daddy's name? Let me see what his name is Matt, I do believe. It ain't Geno's. Of course it ain't Gina. Matt, that's her baby's daddy's name. His name is Matt Brainus. Okay, Jasmine, 38 years old. As we know, she is from the 90 Day Fiance franchise, married to Gino. Okay, been married to him. They done broken up. Of course they have. Okay, and now she's pregnant. Here's the thing. A lot of discussion was about her children. Her children. Where's her other children? As we know, she has children in Panama. Okay. Now, Jasmine has come out and said that she has full custody of her children. That's what she said, out her own throat. That she has full custody of her children and that the children's father is a deadbeat. And she says that the reason why her children is not over here in the United of the States is because it is too expensive to have to do the paperwork. And, you file the paperwork. She was in the process. This is the thing, Jasmine. If you wanted your children over here, you will find a way. You will find a way. The same way you found a way to have all those surgeries. The same way you found your way over here. Now, yes, I will say this about Gino. Okay? Gino was the one that was doing all of the paperwork. Okay? Gino didn't add them kids to that paperwork. Why leave everything to somebody? Do your research. Make sure that everything is aligned. You want your kids over here, you make sure them kids is on the paperwork. You go through the proper process. No, let me tell you what you was doing, Jasmine. You was up out on shakemydaddies.com trying to find sugar daddies. That's what you was doing. You made sure that paperwork was all right. For a mother who says how much she loves her kids, that the father is a deadbeat, Jasmine, seems like to me you're a deadbeat as well. And how in the world do you have full custody? How? When was the last time Jasmine was over there? Absolutely ridiculous. And then she come talking about if things don't work out, where she can't get her children over here, she's going to move back to Panama. Child, a lie, and I don't care who tells it. A lie, a lie, a lie. When she said that, she damn near choked. Jasmine is lying. If you wanted to be over there with your kids, you would. What's stopping you? Gino? No. No, you ain't with Gino no more. And now you done got pregnant with somebody else. Y'all, I'm so sick of Jasmine. I'm so sick of Jasmine and Gino. Okay? Gino ain't no prize either. He ain't no prize. Gino foul just like Jasmine. Gino did some terrible things as well. He ain't up on no pedestal. Both of them foolish. Always somebody else's fault. Always somebody else's doings. Child. Jasmine pregnant, y'all. And that's that on that. I do not want to see Jasmine. Oh no. Is she on is she coming back on anything else? Why bring Jasmine and Gino on anything else 90 Day Fiance? Why? They should be gone. Gone. Done. What y'all say? Lord, Gino done moved on. Somebody said that he was on some site, one of those sugar baby sites, looking for some a new woman. Child, Gino ain't no. He foul too. Both of them foul. Are they even divorced? They're not even divorced yet, right? Hey, Debbie. Hey, Yuli. Hey, Alicia. Let's move on. Now, I started a new segment. Y'all know. Y'all know the new segment that I started called Girl, Go to Hell. Now, somebody put it in the comments. Who was it? Yuli. I got to talk about this, y'all. Kelly Bryant, 34 years old from Michigan. Girl, go to hell. Kelly Bryant is a mother of 3. 15-year-old boy, 12 and 13-year-old girls. And this piece of trash thought that it was a good idea to leave her children in a house that was deplorable conditions, filthy, trashy, disgusting, left them for weeks. Sometimes I read months at a time. Now, the story went down that the landlord, who was receiving payment for rent, in October, he didn't get rent. November, he didn't get rent. In December, he said, okay, sums up. Let me do what I need to do. So he contacted the authorities to do a welfare check. Okay, I haven't received my rent. Something's going on. I don't know why he didn't go over there, but I digress. So the authorities go over there to see what's up. And they find these 3 children inside of deplorable conditions. Y'all, when I tell you this woman need an ass whooping. Now, a whole lot of speculation was, okay, these kids are 15, 12, and 13. Why didn't they just leave? Why didn't the 15-year-old take the 12 and 13-year-old siblings and get out of there? Well, you all, this just didn't start. This woman has been a piece of shit mother from birth, and you can't tell me no different. When you have young children, young babies, and their mentality is, this is my living condition. I've always lived in filth. I barely eat. My mom stayed gone for weeks and months. She'll come back eventually. This is how they were raised. This is what they know. When their mother tells them, you better not step foot outside this house. You better not answer the door. As a young child and you grow up, what do? This is all you know. These children were not trained, were not raised to understand this mentality of being in a good, stable, loving household. These children was raised by a monster, and that's what this bitch was. Now, according to the prosecutor and the sheriff's office, the 15-year-old boy was the only one who left the home in 4 years. And it was only a handful of times to check the mail and wants to touch the grass. His younger sisters, 12 and 13, were too afraid to ever leave, as was the boy, because their mother had instructed them to never answer the door or go outside, authorities said. And the children feared what would happen to them if they went outside. Clear case of abuse. These kids was mentally, possibly, no reports have been said, physically abused by this woman, their so-called mother. Fear ran through them. They were scared. There's no telling what she was saying to them. It's absolutely deplorable. Deplorable. But see, my question is, Sasters, this is my question. Where's the family? Where's the family? Okay? Let's say she didn't have no siblings. Okay. Let's say both her mama and her daddy done passed away. Okay. Let's say both her grandparents done passed away. Okay. So you mean to tell me that the mama and the daddy didn't have no siblings? She didn't have no cousins? No second cousin, no third cousin, no great aunt, no great uncle? Where's her friends? Because, see, she was gone for weeks, sometimes months at a time. Who's she hanging out with? She had time to have babies. This has been going on for years, not just 4 years, for years. If she was my homegirl, and I'd be like, where your kids? How your kids doing in school? That's what I would ask. Where is the family, the loved ones? And if she does have family, they need an ass whooping too. Absolutely absurd. I just can't believe. And the state of that house. They said that them children had feces on them, hadn't been bathed, living in deplorable conditions. That house was trash. It had spoiled food everywhere. Spoiled food was on the floor. It was nasty. I mean, she would come by occasionally and drop off food. I feel so bad for those children. I feel so bad. The mother, 34-year-old Kelly Bryant, was charged with 3 counts of first-degree child abuse. Her bond was set at $250 million. Stay in jail, heifer. Stay in jail. I don't want to see you crying. I don't want to hear nothing about God. I don't want to hear nothing about praying. I don't want to hear nobody talking about passing judgment. I'm passing judgment. She a piece of trash. Go to hell, and that's where you go. You treat your children like this. And then another thing. Where is, you know what? I was getting ready to say, where are the children's father? Oh, I should have known better than to ask that. Where's their family? It's absolutely these kids just, what type of life are these children going to have? Raised in squalor. That's what they know. They don't know anything about love, caring, kindness. They don't know anything like that. They was raised in filth. That's what they was raised in. They know no different. They know no. I bet you, there's no telling when the last time they had a hot meal or a hot bath or even know how to even wash themselves. Because they wasn't raised like that. Their mother was out here hop, skipping, and jumping outside in the street. You ain't said nothing but the word, Janae. Please stop making sense. The amount of therapy these children are going to have. I just feel so bad for them. And it's not like we haven't heard stories about this before. What is their mentality? What is it? They may be 12, 13, 15, but what is their true age? What's their mentality age? Huh? What do these kids have a disability? They may have a disability. We don't know. It wasn't treated if they do. What happened when these kids was sick? Huh? How was they treated if they were ever sick? You know these kids got sick, living in filth. Her father has custody of them now. So her father is still alive, Yuli? He has custody. Okay, so where was the father, her father, during all this? I want to know. I want to know. Did he never question? Where are my grandkids? Did he never go over there? Because let me tell you something. I have 10. Let me see. Let me get it right. 7 and 8. There's 10 of us. Okay? 10 siblings. And I have numerous nieces and nephews. Do I see them every day? No. Do I see them every week? No. Do I see them every month? No. But let me tell you something. Do I be in contact with my siblings? Of course. I wish. I have not seen my nieces or nephews. I ain't seen them on social media, ain't nothing. You think I ain't going over to my sister's house, kicking in doors? What's up? Where's my niece and nephew? What is that? What is this house? When I tell you, I would go ballistic. My sister, I would get charged. Because when I tell you, I would snatch everything from my sister's body, hair, skin, toenails. When I tell you, she will get a molly whopping, and y'all know I'm not a fighter. But the rage that will go over me. And according to Yuli, the father has custody. She allegedly never contacted him or answered his call. She allegedly disappeared from him. And that's no excuse. No excuse. No excuse. He can't go see his daughter? Okay, let's just say she cut him off. Fine. I don't ever want to talk to you again, Daddy. Fine. You still got grandkids? Unacceptable. They haven't been in school in at least 4 years. Megan, from what I read, apparently they haven't been in school in years. Now, the thing about it is that COVID happened. And COVID, they were doing doing it from home. So that happened. And then I had read that the school, they would go to school occasionally, but it never really lined up. They were never like going to school. This is my thing. Where is the school system? Where's the CPS? Where's the adults? Isn't there truancy laws in Michigan? Like, it just blows my mind. If y'all don't know what truancy is a law that is in effect for when children are out of school for a long period of time. Let's say me, okay? I didn't go to school for a month. Then the truancy officer will go to your home and be like, why ain't these kids been in school? Okay, you ain't sitting in the school, you going to jail. At least that's the law in Virginia. They have truancy officers. And if your kids had not been in school for a certain amount of time, and there's no type of doctor's note, no excuse, no contact, we have been trying to contact you, you ain't answering the door, you going to jail. You will be arrested as a parent because you ain't sending your children to school. It is a truancy law or truancy, part of truancy in the school system. And they will contact law enforcement, usually the SRO officer, the school resource officer, and say, dilly-dally ain't been in school in a month. Okay, I'm getting a warrant. And the school officer or deputy will go and arrest your parents. So that is another thing. Where are the laws? Where are the adults? The adults have let these children down. And awful. I hope that she never, ever is allowed to have contact with these children ever again. Ever. And this father, I hope that he is capable of giving these kids the love, the therapy, and the counseling that they need. Because they're going to need it. 12, 13, 15 years old is living in, y'all, that house, oh my God. That apartment was just, I just can't imagine. Go outside to check the mail. Go outside to touch grass. There's no neighbors. Where's the neighbor to the apartment? You didn't smell something? You know it had a foul odor. Hey, Rose and Love. Boom. There you go. Hey, Miss One. Invasion of privacy versus child safety. Listen, I have lived in apartments. And I have lived in apartments with people with no kids and people with kids. And one thing about it, everybody's in everybody's business. And you see a child out one time and then you don't see them out numerous times. You don't see that kid getting on the school bus. Oh, it's somebody going to be. Absolutely ridiculous. Pontiac, Michigan. Police have come to my home because I was busy with sick kids. I showed the kids and the police left. If my children aren't in school 30 minutes after the first bell, if I do not call them, one time police are at your door. Yeah, but with homeschooling, it can get complicated and they skyrocketed during COVID. Yes. And plus, in some states, let's talk about homeschooling right quick. It depends on the state that you live in. In some states, you don't even have to have a certification. You don't even have to have a certification to homeschool your children. I think here in Virginia, you definitely have to have a certification. You definitely have to have some type of training, okay, in order to homeschool your children. Also, I believe in North Carolina. But can you imagine? You can just say, you know what, kids? You just stay at home. I'll teach you. Someone who has never had any type of teaching experience in their life. And just imagine you're at home 24/7 with your children. Your children never step foot outside. The most scary thing is that it's possible that this happened. I'm in shock because I wasn't raised that way. But I'm in shock that it is possible that teenagers and a preteen was able to stay inside their home for 4 years. And the 15-year-old occasionally went out and no one said anything. All these adults, and no one said anything. Everybody need an answer. Everybody. Boom. I don't trust anyone in that family to have them. How many years and nothing happened? Exactly. Let's say she continued, Megan, let's say she continued to pay rent. Right? Let's say she continued to pay rent. No one would have known any different. They would still be in that home. So why now? Why now? It was the landlord. Can you imagine? It was the landlord who did a welfare check. And this is my thing. The landlord never went to check on his apartment complex, which that's not shocking. Nothing ever broke down. Neighbors never called the landlord and said, you know what? The people that live in apartment 4D, something going on in there. We don't never see them kids. We don't never hear anything. That mama she never home. There's an odor. Like, what's happening? Yes, Janae. Yes, matted. And let me just say this. 12 and 13-year-old girls. What are they going through at that age, Sasters? I'll talk about the boy in a minute. But what are the 12 and 13-year-old girls going through at that age? Huh? Right, puberty. Right. This is when they are developing. This is when they have their monthly. And you got these 12 and 13-year-old girls possibly going through that. More than likely they are. And as a mother, you got them going through that by themselves? Absolutely disgusting. She is a deplorable, disgusting human being. Here is their 15-year-old brother. And who do they have to talk to about this? Even if they even knew what was going on? It probably scared them, their monthly. They probably was like, what is this? Him being 15-year-old boy was like, what about pads? What about tampons? Well, 12, 13, you won't be using that, but pads. I mean, it's so much. Not learning how to do your hair, not hair matted. This pisses me off. And how old did I say she was, y'all? 34. 34. And honey, Pontiac, Michigan, please do better. Pontiac, Michigan, please get yourself together. Because obviously nobody up in there gives a damn about children. I have said this and said this and said this. For someone who taught Step Head Start, and we had to do family home visits. We had to go inside these people's homes. And let me tell you something. I took that very seriously. Very seriously, I took that. Because I seen these children every single day. And I never came across any child that looked like they were neglected. Okay? Abused. Never. Because let me tell you something. If I did, oh my God, kicking in doors. So when me and my co-teacher set up the appointment for doing the home visit, and one of the parents are like, well, we can't really do a home visit. Oh, I'm coming. Okay, I'm not asking. Because, see, in order for your child to be at Head Start, at least when I worked there, you had to do a home visit. That was it. That was one of the criteria. So if a parent says, well, I really don't want to, do it, then you're going to have to take little Susie and little Steven out. Because when you sign on the dotted line and you want me to teach your children, I'm coming to your house. And if your house is anything that I think is a little side-eye, I'm calling the law. I did not play when it comes to that. None. And side note, I'm going to get to this heifer in a minute that had the nerve to get on camera and was crying because her child was not allowed at the Valentine's Day party because her child showed their privates, and she used the term normal. I get to that bitch in a minute. So when it comes to children and me working at Head Start, that's something we didn't play about. And thank the Lord, out of all the visits, in the 7 years I was a Head Start teacher, in all the visits, I've never had a problem. Honey, when I tell you it was on point, and don't get it effed up, some of these parents done ended up in jail. They were on drugs. The kids got taken away from them at times. They went to the grandparents or the aunt. Y'all, it was a lot. But the kids I had, was okay. And honey, when I went in their house, I didn't just go in there in the kitchen and in the living room. I went everywhere. Everywhere. Hey, Missy Pooh. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, ma'am. When my kids started Head Start, home visits was mandatory. Absolutely. It was no question. Oh, yes. Hey, Yuli. Hey, Wendy. No shame. No shame. There is no unconditional love. There is no unconditional love when it comes to this piece of trash. There is any. What's she do? Where was she at? Who is she with? And that's why I'm saying nobody asked about the kids. Who's she hanging out with? Yes, Trina. Yes. Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. There's so much more. I mean, I God, I just hate it. Honey, TikTok education. TikTok education, Miss One. TikTok education. Just oh, did I miss anybody? I think I said hey to everybody. Hey, Michelle. If you see you have a dog and haven't seen anyone take it out for days, I'm investigating. I know that's right. I know that's right. Huh? Y'all, being in the job that I have been in, the amount of calls I have received in over the years I have worked at my job, the amount of welfare checks that I have had. Some was okay, yeah, they fine. Most of them are custody battles. But some welfare checks that I have done that I have received in over the years are valid. Some come from trailer courts, some come from apartments, some are like, listen, we have heard this baby crying all night. Some ain't right. Send an officer over there. Oh no, someone right. The mother done got arrested. Don't ever feel bad for doing the welfare check. I've had so many people call and say, you know what? It may not be nothing, but I hate that I have to call. I feel bad calling. Don't ever feel bad calling. Ever. Ever. And that's what I'd say to them. Don't ever feel bad calling. If you feel like that someone is in harm, especially a child, don't ever feel bad. Immediately call. That's our job. That is our job. So if you ever feel like something isn't right, you call immediately. Because I will. That was just like, I can't remember what state it was. That was just like that baby. This was a couple of years ago. It was freezing outside. Freezing. And there was a baby inside of the vehicle. The vehicle was not cranked. It was freezing. The heat was not on. And it was at a Walmart parking lot. People, they showed the video surveillance. People just walking by. Some didn't see the baby, some did. And it took one man and one woman. Was like, there's a baby in this car. Freezing. The mother had been inside the Walmart for at least 35 minutes. And so they called the law and they were talking to some people, and some people was like, well, it really wasn't none of my business. Or, we knew that the mother was in Walmart and she was probably just going to run in and out. And this baby was 6 months old. Charged. She got charged. God, I don't understand. I give you another example. I know this story to be true. There was a woman at Walmart. She seen another woman beating a child outside of the car. She videotaped it. Called the law as she should. Now, I'm not saying a whooping. I'm not saying a spanking. I'm talking about this woman had a closed fist punching this child. She called 911 and said, listen, it ain't none of my business, but. So the officers went to Walmart interviewed this woman. She said that didn't happen. I never touched this child. I didn't hit this child. Mind you, this wasn't her child. She was babysitting. Honey, that woman who called said, kabam! Here's the proof. Arrested. Y'all, don't ever feel bad in calling 911, your local sheriff's office, if you feel like someone is in danger. Ever. That's our job. My generation was raised to not interfere with other families. You mind your business. And tell me, yes, me too. Me too. But I'm going to tell you this. If I'm out here and I feel like something's not right, I'm calling. I'm calling. Absolutely. Absolutely. And there's no way I'm going to stand by and let some heifer closed fist punching a child in my face. Not on my watch. People just let anybody babysit the children. Now, this heifer on TikTok had a nerve to upload a video crying, snot flying, talking about her daughter was not allowed at a Valentine's Day party at school. So when I started listening to her, I was like, oh my God, that is terrible. What happened? Then this woman came out of her mouth and said that the reason why her child was not allowed at said party is because her child showed her privates to the class. Five years old, kindergarten. 5. Now, the mother was upset with the school. The school said, absolutely not. We cannot have this child showing the privates to the other children. Yes, she's 5 years old. Yes, she don't know what she was doing, but we cannot have her at this party. Now, instead of this heifer getting on there and saying, listen, okay, my daughter, which I don't even know why she did this to begin with. I guess she thought that she was going to get some type of sympathy. When I tell you they ate her up, they chewed her, them comments lit her up. And they was like, woman, are you nuts? No one's blaming the child. She's 5 years old. We blaming you. I want to ask y'all something. Mothers in my comments, sisters that are mothers. How would a 5-year-old feel comfortable to show her privates to a class? Where would a 5-year-old think that that was okay? Huh? Where? Because let me tell you something. Again, as a Head Start teacher, I taught 3 and 4-year-olds. Sometimes they turn 5 if their birthday was late. I never experienced that, ever. But this one time, this child had came out of the bathroom, and this child looked at me and said, Miss Sass, I need help wiping. And yes, her pants was down. Immediately, I was like, little Susie, get on back up in there now. Okay, you need help, we'll help you. And I went in the bathroom, not by myself, because see, you hear me? An assistant. We both was in there. We helped her, cleaned her up, got her a change of clothing. She came right back out, and honey, she had the day of her life. I have never experienced a child just thought that it was okay to show their privates. So when the comment section ate her and drug her through the back of a truck through glass, do you think that this mother realized that something else is going on here? That's not right? She used the word normal behavior. That's the word she used. She said she didn't know what the big deal was. It's normal for a child to show their privates in the class. Ma'am, that's not normal behavior. None whatsoever. Now, I'm not going to get into the details of psychology, okay? I'm not going to get a child psychologist because I don't have no degree in that. But I know this. It's not normal for a child to show themselves, boy or girl. It's not. Why would they feel comfortable in doing that? Why would they even do it? You need an ass whooping. You another one can go to hell helper. And so then after she got drugged, and this got millions of views, this is what she was saying. I don't care. Let me get her name. Hold on. I get it. She was so defensive. She was like, oh, y'all think I give a F? I don't give a F. I don't give a F. My child is fine. Honey, they don't call CPS at her house. She was like, I don't care who y'all call. I mean, she's deplorable. I'm gonna give y'all her name. Y'all got TikTok, look up. Hold on. Here it is. I give you the name.
Have you guys seen this video that's going viral of this mother talking about how her kindergartner got kicked out of her school's Valentine's Day party for doing something normal, which is showing her private parts to the other kids in the class? There is a lot to unpack. Here's the video.
I'm just sitting here waiting on a call on Valentine's Day because my kindergartner is doing something normal, showing her privates
That's not
to her
normal.
classmates.
Not normal.
And now she's kicked out of the Valentine's Day party when other boys have showed their private parts and they won't tell me if they're in trouble or not or what, or if they're kicked out. But
it ain't none of your business.
Kicked out of the Valentine's Day party.
Good.
I was literally getting ready to get snacks together with my baby. It's hard enough to do anything. My daughter loves Valentine's Day. I'm pissed. I'm so mad. I have to go pick her up from school for this. They literally said we're gonna punish her because this is the second time she's done it.
Second.
I've had talks with her. Her dad's had talks
Second.
with her. My aunt, who's a teacher, has had talks with her. I was a nanny. Okay? It's just normal. Kids do it. Like, don't.
No, it's not.
Make her stay home.
No, it's not.
For our Valentine's Day party. That's so mean.
There is so much wrong with this. Now, this might be normal behavior for a younger child potty training that does this on accident.
Exactly. Say it. Say it.
And the fact that she's done this not once but twice after.
Say it. Normal. It may be normal if they're potty training and have an accident. What did I just say? Let me get her name. Hold on. Did she even, or did she delete? I don't know what her name is, but just put in TikTok, Valentine's Day daughter not going to party or whatever. It'll come up. But to say that this is twice, and that she was a nanny, and that her aunt is a teacher, and this is just normal behavior. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's not. And then she gonna talk about, my daughter's gonna be so upset. And they had the nerve to say it's mean. The teachers, I guarantee you, the teachers did not look at your daughter and say, oh my God, you're a little nasty, Helfer. Oh my God, close your legs. No. The teachers was probably like, oh my goodness, something is happening here. This ain't the first time, this ain't the second time. And I'm pretty sure they're not blaming your 5-year-old daughter. It's not your daughter's fault. It's yours and the father. And here you are making excuses? Ass whooping. Automatic. And then this is another thing I want to point out. You putting all this on social media. You putting all this on social media for everybody to see. Hey, Missy Pooh. Boom. Y'all like it. Cue the button. Girl, you're right, Janae. Y'all hit the like button. Right, Janae? Cue the violins. Hey, Michelle. Honey, they did. CPS was notified. And then this is another thing. She lucky that the daughter was allowed to come back after a certain amount of time. Of course, they're not going to kick a 5-year-old out. But I'm just saying that I'm sure that there was some type of discussion as to say, okay, why is this 5-year-old showing her privates? Okay, all right. It was probably a discussion. They probably talked to the parents. Okay, and then she did it again. And now the mother can talk about it's me. Girl, bye. You know what I would have said? I would have said, oh my God, something's not right. My daughter has never did that before. My daughter has never exhibited that type of behavior. What's going on? That's what I would say. I would look at my daughter and I would be like, why are you doing this? Where did you even get this from? What happened? Not blame the school, because obviously something is wrong. Again, just like I said, and just like this gentleman said, unless they are potty training, unless they are, they had an accident. There's toddlers, who just run around the house butt naked. That's normal. And let's say she was in the restroom at 5 years old. Let's say she's already potty trained and she was in the restroom and she opens the door and say, Miss Sass, I had an accident. Okay, fine. We'll take care of it, because I know many of parents who, have had 5-year-old kids that are in kindergarten, and they take a change of clothing just in case they have an accident. Because yes, 5-year-olds can have accidents. 5-year-olds during nap time can, pee on themselves, or they're outside and they're so excited and they, try to make it to the bathroom and they have accidents. This is normal. Yes, even for a 5-year-old. But for a 5-year-old to voluntarily just show her privates, no, absolutely not, woman. And stop making excuses for your piss poor parenting. How about that? You and your husband and yours. Absolutely ridiculous. Like I said, I'm no child psychologist. Hey, Wendy. Please stop. Hey, AOC. Exactly. Because them kids went home and told it. Them kids went home and said, mama, little Maribel showed her wee-wee. I mean, sorry, not wee-wee. Showed her poo-poo. I bet you the mother be like, excuse me? What you mean? Why you got to explain to your 5-year-old what that is? Missy Pooh, that's the first thing they did. That's the minute they got off that bus or in that car from car riders, that they was like, mama, let me tell you what happened in school. She should, little Miss Maribel done showed off her thingy. Hey, Bella. There it is. Thank you, Trina, Miss Kitchens. Is that who it is? Is that her? Miss Kitchens? Mm-hmm. Does she even have TikTok anymore, y'all? Because, honey, she got blasted. Ooh, Lord, she got blasted. Absolutely ridiculous. Now, since we still talking about this hot mess, child, let's talk about the Gabby Petito case, child. Y'all know that Gabby Petito, y'all remember a couple of years ago, that girl went missing. Her and her boyfriend was doing that van life. And, she was recording her life. She had a YouTube channel. She went missing up there in Utah. They couldn't find her. Well, Netflix had put out a documentary, and y'all need to go check it out. It's really, really good. I mean, really not too much new information, but it's a really good documentary if you want to go check it out. Scamanda is another good documentary to check out. It's on Hulu. TikTok girl who done lied. Her name was Amanda something. She done lied and said she had cancer. She had pictures of her doing chemo. She shaved her head bald. Let me get her name. She's another trifling heifer. Let me see. Scamanda. It is on Hulu. What's her name? Amanda Riley. Just look it up. She done went and done conned and lied to these people and said that she had cancer, done shaved her head. She done had IVs all in her arm. She come talking about she damn near died. She got kids. She got a husband and child. It was a big, huge lie. Y'all, when I tell you that people gave her hundreds and thousands of dollars, just ordinary people, celebrities caught on to this. They were talking about, y'all pray for Amanda. Pray for her chemo today. This Amanda, Scamanda, had a blog. Y'all, when I tell you the internet is just... And then they had a thing of her in church talking about what the Lord has done for her. Bitch. Honey, hell hot. Amanda, hell high. She had a nerve to be up in church. She got a whole church family. Talk about they praying for her. They raising money for her. And she gonna talk about this is my testimony. Check it out, y'all. Scamanda on Hulu. Oh, lying heifer. And then, of course, they broke the case. This happened back in, I want to say 2016, 2017. Maybe it wasn't on TikTok, kind of hold to it afterwards. But what really set it off was her blog. She had a very successful blog. And then TikTok got a hold to it, and then YouTube and, Instagram, and then it just got the ball rolling. But one of her ex-friends was like, this girl lied. This girl is lying. And so she contacted a true crimes investigator, and honey, she broke it. She broke the whole thing open. Oh, lying heifer. And then I read that her and her husband getting a divorce. Come on. Trina. What's right? Y'all know. Now, you know good well Jaguar ain't right. Honey, Jaguar will try to gaslight you. Now, Jaguar right though went on this good old Beyonce internet, told a bold-faced lie, and then she had the nerve to say, I didn't say that. Jaguar, go get help. Just get help. Trina, be on alert. Hey, Chang. Trina, be on alert. Chang, now I don't know who are you? Sasters, is about time for us to have some fun with Chang? Chang, what? Where you come from? Let me put my glasses on. Trina, be on alert. Chang, are you a sister? Now, where you come from, Chang? Now, we gonna keep you for just a minute, but you come up in here cutting the shine, you go. I'm gonna have Trina snipe you. Chang, where you come from? What you say? Come on. Who your people? Honey, we ain't never seen or heard of a Chang. Chang, did you come up in here cutting up? Because Trina is ready and willing to aim. It's time for us to have some fun, sisters. It's time for us to have some fun. Trina, don't snipe yet. Don't snipe yet. Do you like souk adik chicken? Oh, he blocked. Sorry, Che. Che, he blocked. Bye, Che. Honey, Trina said, I don't know who you think you dealing with. Trina said, I ain't got time for the chain or the chicken. Trina said, what you say, Trina? Go ahead and soak it. That's what Trina said. Chain, get your ass up on that. Child. Lord have mercy. Honey, with them, thank you, Yuli. Come up in here with the, that's just like that other one we had talking about some barbecue chicken. Jane, was that you too? Honey, just acting up. Honey, Trina didn't have time. See, I was going to have some fun with him. Trina said, Sass, we got time. We got to move on. Now, I'm going to snipe. Girl, I ain't even mad at it, girl. Honey, the blood, yes. Honey, she said, I don't have time. You gone. Chain. Talking about something crazy. Oh, no. Oh, it was definitely going that way. It was definitely going that way. Don't ever apologize. Look. Trina. Not the chain chopstick. Get rid of it. Do you like two or... Take him out, Trina. Take him out. Just keep taking. He gonna keep making these accounts, y'all. Be on chain alert. Y'all be on chain alert. He gonna keep making these accounts. Trina, every single time you see an account, snipe it. Exactly of my chat. Now, let's talk about love after lockup, y'all. Let me say this. Love after lockup participants have been real quiet, haven't they? Haven't the love after lockup, honey, I ain't heard a peep out of none of them. Okay? I ain't heard nothing. Everything been real quiet. I wonder why. Y'all think Sharp Entertainment, Love After Lockup producers had a meeting with certain individuals? Y'all think so? Honey, I bet you they had a little meeting and said, let me tell y'all something. These YouTube creators, these TikTokers, these Instagrammers, honey, they are light y'all up. It's best that y'all keep y'all's mouth shut. Do y'all remember NDAs? Because, honey, they was feeding us good. Ain't heard of nothing. Now, we got this new season coming up March the 21st. And of course, then every time when we get a new season, we get, the gossip going and be more people, coming out, cutting the shine. But honey, here lately, people have been real quiet. And Andrea, what you and Lamar going through? hold on. Now, did I screenshot it? I think I did. Hold on. Andrea was doing subliminals in her stories on Instagram, talking about prison, talking about a man, how she was treated. Now, something is telling me either Andrea and Lamar have broken up or Lamar is back in jail, or both. But something's going on with Andrea and Lamar. Y'all, should I reach out to Andrea and see if she want to do an interview? Child, she might say no, but I don't care. What y'all think? Y'all think I should reach out to her and see what's up? Honey, the only thing you're doing, Chang, is making me hungry. Yes, I want some Chinese food now. Trina on it. That's exactly what that means. That's exactly what was said. Because everybody real. Now, did I miss anything? Now, see, usually these are the people that I watch and I listen to. I look at Auntie. I look at Amber. I look at Mary. And I look at what's her name? What's her name? They call her the Wendy Williams. What's her name, y'all? They call her the Wendy Williams on YouTube. What is her name? I can't think of her name. Those are the ones that I watch, child. And I ain't heard a peep that's worth even talking about. Okay, so, so Tasha K, that's the what there it is. Yes, Tracy Trendy. Casey and Tori's Halloween channel. Yes, Tracy Trendy. That's her. I watch her sometimes. Tasha K. But Tasha K really don't be doing love at the lockup stuff. You know, she'll interview some people, but hers is mainly just celebrity gossip. But I don't watch Tasha K all the time. I don't watch her. Child, he got so many. So anyway, let's talk about love after lockup crime story. Can we talk about it? Flop. It's a flop, y'all. It is a flop. I'm sorry. I have watched the first three. I even did a recap on the first one. The second one was Quaylen and Brittany. And y'all, this was like a low budget trying to be this crime story. It just ain't working. Okay? Quaylen is 33, 34 years old, and Quaylen looked like he 50. Hard face, hard life. And Quaylen, I'm sorry. After what we found out about you and your comings and goings and your extracurricular activity, nothing in this world will ever let me think that you was out here bang, 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 pow, pow, I'm roughing my tough in the Afro buffs, honey. Nothing. 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 Okay, I get it. You was up in the house. You done stole something. You done got shot up with a pellet gun. Nothing. Then there's Brittany, who out there in Las Vegas. I will say, Brittany's story is sad because she was a 12-year-old who was out here in these streets acting up, if we believe Brittany's story. And I kind of believe it. I kind of believe some of the stuff. Some of the stuff that they be saying, I'm like, did that really happen? Like, girl, it sounds like some of these stories are like menace to society. Some hood story that we done seen in some movie. So that Brittany and Quaylen, I fell asleep. Then this week we had Louis, which was absolutely boring. Louis was bored. Louis, please, okay? Oh, Lord. Louis got caught. He was a street pharmacist. He got, caught armed robbery. Louis was cute as a youngin'. He was. I see why Melissa was stalking him in high school. Louis was a cutie. And so Louis got caught up armed robbery, and he got his little 10 years. And then we had Lizzie. Lizzie, you lied. Okay, I'm saying it, y'all. I'm saying Lizzie is lying. Was that her name, Lizzie or Liz? The one that claimed that she spent $800,000 inside the prison. And when she got out of prison, she looked like who done it, what for? Ever since we met Lizzie, her hair ain't never been right. Let me tell you something. If you had $800,000 inside prison, your hair, your face, everything need to be laid when you stepped out of prison. You better have a whole 18 bundle, close your front lace, homemade eyelashes, homemade makeup, moisturizer. You done spent $800,000 in prison talking about it was on some drugs. Girl, you lying. And your hair still ain't right. Lizzie had the nerve to sit on camera with a side ponytail. And it looked like an earmuff. Let me see if I can find a picture. Is her name Liz? And her man, he passed away. Well, her ex-man. Yeah, her name was Lizzie. Lizzie and Scott. Y'all, I wish y'all could have seen. Did y'all see that side ponytail that looked like an earmuff? I said, girl, it is 2025. And then she come talking about, she was a woman of the night. She was out here in those streets. Okay? And then she said that when she was out there in the streets, that she had slept with an 80s sitcom star. Who? Down there in Side Ditch, Wisconsin. Who, girl? I don't believe you. Then she was a stripper and she got on drugs. She had a criminal history as long as a CVS receipt. Numerous DUI arrests. I mean, child, I don't believe nothing that she said. I don't believe it. I just don't believe this whole $800,000. Where's it at there, Lizzie? You didn't keep that. Bye, Michelle. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Trina, you still sniping? Child, I'm getting hungry, Chain. So anyway, child, we gotta wait till March the 21st to get some action, to get some new participants, to see what's up, child, because this just ain't it. Okay? This crime story just ain't it. Not at all. Not at all. I gave it a chance, and honey, it just ain't happening. Now, what is going on with, what's her name, y'all? Anisha? Y'all, what's her name? Is she still in Dubai? I got a mic hard. Drake and girl, it gives me heartburn. I will do. Do they have I'm through StreamYard. Can you do that through StreamYard? I know you can do it through YouTube. So next time I'll do subscribers only. I just didn't do it because I did StreamYard. So what's going on with the Dubai lady? Is she still in Dubai? Now, I've seen where no one has heard from her since February the 16th. Is that true? Yo, where's she at? Child, she locked up. That's what she better stop. She better stop up there in the airport twerking. She been cutting the shine for 3 weeks now. Child, now she up in Dubai jail. Only thing I can say is bless her. Bless her heart. Why didn't she go home? Why? Her son has already come out and said she has a mental disorder. Honey, and can we talk about Portia and her soon-to-be ex-husband or ex-husband or whatever? Honey, he done got deported. Honey, he done got deported after all that talk he was talking. Honey, they done rounded him up. Excuse me. They done rounded him up. And Portia said, karma. Now, y'all, if y'all are not new to who Portia is, she is on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, why did Portia marry this man? Because he had money? Because, y'all, I'm not trying to be mean and I'm not trying to throw shade. He ain't nothing to look at. It ain't about looks. We know this. But he also has an awful personality. What did she see in him? But you know, Portia does not have success in the love department. Am I right? Not at all. She's been out there since she's been out there for a while, but she did not garner this type of attention till a couple of weeks ago. Well, what has it been, like 3 weeks? But yeah, she's been out there for a while. Money. It's my classmate's nephew. Says, when's the Dragon Show coming back on? Honey, Lord, Are you talking about House of Dragons, honey? Not for a lot, probably another couple of years. And where's P-Valley? Yo, where's P-Valley? I'm so mad at them. Oh my God. Where it has been what, y'all? Almost 3 years? I just don't get it. You know what? If P-Valley was to come back, I'm going to have to rewatch the whole season because I done forgot what happened. This is ridiculous. Meanwhile, Stars done put up every season of Power. I don't even watch those, but every year another Power comes on. But you can't put on P-Valley. Do anyone care now? Oh, right. In the trunk, right. They can keep it. They don't talk. I mean, you don't see anything. You don't see the cast like talking about. I mean, you don't even hear anything about it. Child. They sure do. Wendy, you a 90-day fiance girl, and you that 1,000-pound life watcher. So, is there anything else, y'all? Anything else? So, yeah, honey, that whole crime story, Love After Lockup, y'all can keep it. Y'all can keep it. All right? Keep it. And of course, if anything was to break news, I will come on here with news you can't use, but nothing's been happening. That's why I haven't been on here. Nothing has been happening. I watched the new season, the first episode of the new 90-Day Fiance. It was cool. It was all right. So anything else? Let me see if anything break before I get off. Hold on. Let me see. Nothing. Nothing's happening, y'all. Nothing. Let me check my usual suspects. No, nothing. Everybody behaving right now. Wendy Williams. I'm conflicted, Trina. I'm conflicted with Wendy, and I will tell you why. Obviously, something is going on with Wendy. Here recently, she looks better than she had been. She is saying that she does not need a conservatorship. She is saying that, of course, she has been treated god awful from her guardian and the bank. I'm still shocked that the bank has that much power over her life. It has come out that her son was using her money frivolously. Wendy has come out herself and said that her son ain't shit. She said that her son is part to blame. Now, she says, yes, I love my son because he's my son, but my son ain't shit. Okay, so let's take all that into consideration. Do I feel like Wendy needs a conservatorship? Yes, absolutely. Do I feel like someone in her family should be her conservator? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I think it should be her niece. This is just my opinion. I think that her niece should be over Wendy's finances and Wendy's comings and goings. Obviously, there is still something going on there with Wendy. And I think, in just my opinion, some things are just not adding up. Like, how did the banks have so much power? I mean, they have power over her. The guardianship, the power. I mean, they are at the point of they did not want her, the guardianship, didn't even want her to do interviews. Why? They say that Wendy is sick, okay? That she's sick. She can't take care of herself. She can't look after her finances. Her son out here blowing money. But these are not the people that need to be looking out for Wendy. I think it should be family. Her niece should be handling Wendy's stuff. And that's just me. Do I think that Wendy is capable of getting in front of a television and having her show back again? Absolutely not. Absolutely no. Will she be able to get on there, maybe do a quick little, live show? Not even live, not live. But maybe a show that may pop up, weekly, maybe like 15 minutes. Maybe a month, once a month, something like that, sure. But Wendy Williams that we remember sit in front of our television for an hour every day? Absolutely not. That will never happen. Never happen. Because that Breakfast Club interview, if y'all listened, y'all could tell that was edited. That was highly edited. And you can listen to Wendy, and you can tell that, yes, some of the things she was saying was making sense, but then you can also tell that she went off a little bit. That something, they had to cut some things out. It was edited. So, I wish well for Wendy. I miss Wendy on my television. But we don't have the same Wendy that we did. And I think that everyone behind the scenes who treated this woman, how they treated her, should be ashamed of themselves. And I feel so bad for her. I feel terrible for Wendy. Okay. But we know it was a combination of several things. Okay. Alcohol, drugs. When she fell out on television, and she had the Statue of Liberty, and we seen her, fall out, that was the start of it. Something was going on then. You cannot convince me otherwise. Nobody just do that on television. And then she come back, and she was like, oh, I'm fine, y'all. Okay, it was just a little scare, but I'm okay. No, you wasn't. No, you was not. Something was going on then, and she has not been right since. And don't get me started about her no good husband. Don't get me started about him. We know that several instances of how he treated her caused some of the effects that she's living with today. Big Kevin, he's a piece of shit himself. The mentality he had over Wendy, how he and yes, he mentally abused her. I said it. And with the combination of how she was treated by him, alcohol, drugs, some type of physical disorder, neurological disorder, so everything just boom. He out here having baby by another woman, openly cheated on her. And she kept taking him back. That baby was the last straw, though. So, I wish Wendy well. I do. I wish her well. I hope she gets better. I hope she seeks the help that she gets. But no, I think that she is off of our televisions. And to be quite honest, y'all, I really don't want her on my TV again if she is not in her right state of mind. And in my opinion, she is not. I want her to be happy, healthy, and loved. I want her to be safe. I want her to be around her family. I mean, that picture with her and her dad and her son, oh, she looked so happy, didn't she? And her dad is 94 years old. He looked good. But she looked so happy. And I don't know, y'all. What do y'all think? Oh, exactly. She needs protection and not her family. Miss One, you don't think her niece, or you don't think no family? If no family, then who? Who can look after her? Because who can she trust? Yeah, that's where he learned it. A law firm? Which one? At this point, I wouldn't trust Miss One. I'll be honest with you. At this point, I wouldn't trust anybody. If I was Wendy or her family, she can't even, I wouldn't trust anybody. So I don't know. What is the answer? Everybody in Wendy's path have let her down. So who is an obvious choice? And what do they do with her money? They just keeping her money? They give her an allowance? It's awful. And then people are like, well, Britney Spears, y'all, some of these Britney stands was out here talking about get Britney away from her daddy, get Britney away, conservatorship. Britney got her conservatorship. Britney out here in toddler panties with knives dancing to at 40-something years old. Still got that 2000 hairstyle with them discombobulated clip-ins and the mascara. Y'all sit down. Britney needs a conservatorship. This woman got children. Hit me, baby, one more time. Still doing those dances. Sit down, Britney. Now listen, I was a fan of Britney. Honey, let me tell you something. Lucky. He's a lucky. She's a star and she cry for the lonely heart. Yeah. Honey, Lucky was my jam. But Britney, I'm sorry. You cannot convince me that this is normal behavior. Them toddler panties on. She look a mess. And who would have thought that Kevin Federline, of all, but Kevin was the one that raised them boys. The boys are now, what, 20, 19 years old, and then she got younger kids. Britney up there doing the most, all up in the camera. She be like this. Just go sit down. Come on? Y'all be seeing her? Mascara all over her face, them raggedy clip-ins. No, she got younger kids, Janae, from that other man. What was his name, y'all? She got 2 boys by Kevin Fairline, and then she got younger kids. Let me see. Yeah, there they are. Oh, well, maybe, is that it? I thought she had kids. You're right, Janae. She has 2 sons. I thought she had 2 more children. Sean and Jaden by Kevin Fair. So she don't have younger kids? I thought she had like a 12-year-old. 19 and 20. Okay, Janae was right. Why did I think she had a child by that other guy? Wasn't she married before? Yep, just 2. And they real cute. No, she has 3. No, yep, just 2. Yeah, I thought she had 3 too. Janae was right. Oh, I think she was pregnant, but she lost it. Okay. Well, anyway, she up in that house by herself and them toddler panties. And then, Trina, you're right. I seen your comment. Kanye out here running around, being a tyrant. Ain't nobody looking after him. He refuses to take his medication. Let me tell you something. If I was, you can say whatever you want to about Kim Kardashian. Some of it is noted, okay? If I was Kim Kardashian, he won't go nowhere near my children. Y'all can call me harsh if you want to. After this last stunt he did with his wife, him and his wife, and she's standing there butt ball naked, absolutely not. And then he had that racial memorabilia that he was selling. Talk about he's a Nazi. Are you crazy? He wouldn't go anywhere near he would not go. I would take him to court. I'm sorry. When he made a big deal about North being on internet, when he made a big deal about what type of school them kids was going to, and you pulling these shenanigans, you've been pulling these shenanigans for too long. And let's be honest, I don't know nothing about that wife, but you can't be all, if you're out here with Kanye. I'm sorry. And you would not be around my children if you have the audacity to get on television and stand there butt ball naked. You ain't going nowhere near my kids. You better not even say my children's name. We going to court. Because if you feel comfortable in doing that on national television, will you feel comfortable walking around butt ball naked in front of my kids? We fighting. He went on a 48-hour rant about nonsense. And in his mind, it's okay. Slavery is a choice. Nazi. Holocaust never happened. I mean, what is... The people that is surrounding his business people, they dropping like flies. They're like, I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. He refuses to get the help that he needs. And I'm done with Kanye. I am so done. He is in the vault. Done. He is literally saying racial stuff against black people. I'm done with him, y'all. I'm done. Done. True. And that's what I'm saying. We could all talk about her. But him having political views, everybody have political views. And the reason why she accepted him in that hat is because she is one. Let's just call it a book. We all know the ones, their political affiliates. Okay? All right? So of course she was okay with that. But what I'm saying, when you get to the point of his rants about untruths, and he has his wife on the red carpet, both of them, pulling that stunt, absolutely not. And Kim has done some things herself, but I would tell you this much, that is just too far. I'm done with just done. Ugh. But anyway, anything else, y'all? Is that it? Ooh, I almost made it to 2 hours. I'm glad y'all here. It's like, why don't y'all have a date? Huh? No date? I don't have one either. I gotta get my hair done. Yeah, I don't have one either, child. I've been chilling. All right. I have been chilling. I ain't been doing much. I've been working some overtime this week, so. I hung up my heels. The neighbor's good. The neighbor doing good. Honey, they wasn't. Okay, Tiffany. Trina. Alert. Trina. Alert. I have a date Monday night after work. Ooh. You have a date? Okay. Good luck, Tiffany. Child, let me get off of here. Child, let me get off of here, child. Child, honey, these folks, right there, Trina. Do what you need to do, girl. Do what you need to do, child. I think that's it. We done touched base. Hopefully I will see y'all next week. I need to put up a video, child. A video, honey. Honey, the videos have been slim to none, honey, this February, but that's okay. Riddler, did you talk about the lady who kids pass at the casino? I haven't heard about that, Riddler. Oh, I'm going to have to do some research. I hadn't heard about that one. What is going on with these children, y'all? I try to keep this upbeat, but honey, these people, not at the casino. Awful. And I think that's it. But yeah, y'all don't forget to hit that like on your way out. If you are new to my channel, go ahead and hit subscribe. And in a van from the cold. Awful. I haven't heard the story, Riddler, so I didn't talk about it, but maybe next time I will do some research and I will talk about it next time. Because sometimes I don't like to do these, gloom and doom stories because it is awful. And kids are getting hurt. And I just can't believe that mothers, I can't believe it. Let me take that back. I cannot believe how frequent we can get these stories. And just like in Virginia, when that nurse was breaking babies' bones, an update on her, okay, forever in hell, okay? She can forever be in hell. She got bonded out. She is on an ankle monitor. She's on house arrest. Her mother was in the courtroom, and they said that she was crying, snot flying. The mother of the girl who was breaking bones said that she's a good girl who's going through terrible things and that God is covering her. To you, the mother of Aaron Strokeman, who was breaking babies' bones in NICU, whom your daughter was supposed to protect because she was a nurse, you raised a no-good bitch. Okay? That's who you raised. You raised a heathen. You raised a monster. That's who you raised. And you and your daughter can go to hell. Talking about she covered by God. She ain't covered by shit. You ain't getting no sympathy from me, from a person who broke baby's bones, who she's supposed to be caring for and loving. You ain't shit. Your daughter ain't shit. And she never gonna be shit. Won't you drop those tears? And I hope she goes to prison, and I hope she gets everything she deserves in there. I always want to throw up the Bible of God. You made me sick. And for the hospital administrators, y'all ain't shit either. I hope the family sue. Y'all, when I tell you, I hope the family sue that hospital, that the whole town will go broke. Enrico County, I hope the whole county will go broke. Come on, Catherine. Just absolutely ridiculous. And yes, I get it. That's your daughter. Yes, I get it. You love her. You're going to protect. Fine. Fine. But don't be talking about she covered by God. When she out here break, can you imagine the type of psychopath you got to be that you voluntarily and willingly break a bone of a baby in a NICU from a nurse? When I tell you what, if I was a co-worker of hers, ooh, wait. So she's at home, she's on house arrest, and look, got a nerve to say she can't be around children. You think? So I'm going to keep y'all up to date on Miss Aaron. Because I want to know what's going on with this case, and I'm going to keep up with it until she's sentenced. What? Jesus, get your ass out my chair. Jesus, go sit down somewhere. Jesus, take your ass out. I said it. Traitor, snipe Jesus. Traitor, snipe Jesus. Snipe him. Take Jesus out. Put him out. Don't be coming up in here, Jesus, telling me to stay calm. This is my channel, you bitch. I said, take him out again if he show up. And if he bring Mary, take her out. If he go and bring Moses, take him out. He come and bring Abraham, take him out. What'd you say? Not Mary. I told you. Look at that. Bring a trainer. Take him out. Take out the whole disciple. Take him out, trainer. He done went and called his friends. Y'all, Moses gonna be next. Jesus, Jesus, don't you got better things to do? Won't you go somewhere with these women that's hurting their babies? Where were you at then? Why are you in my chat telling me to stay calm? You need to be some. What is happening? You need to be somewhere looking after these children. Lord, I am dying. Y'all are killing me. Yes, Janae. How did Mr. Jesus to come down here and talk about be calm? Why don't you, Jesus, where was you at the other day when I almost ran out of gas? And I said, Jesus, please make me get to that gas station. Huh? I mean, I made it, but where was you at then? Oh, so now you're going to come up in my chat. I Moses. They cutting up. Look at that. Thank you. Trader, high alert. High alert. Stop. You have violated the law. Not Robocock. No. Not Robocock. Lord have mercy. I got tears. Not Robocock. If you don't go. What'd you say? I'm not gonna block him. Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all, I Lord, not Robo. Woo! He done come in here and said I done violated the law, y'all. Lord, I'm dying. Woo, child. Y'all, my stomach hurting. In the future, I'm going to have to put it on subscriber because, honey, they up in here cutting up. Look. Jesus definitely did that. That's why he up in the chat talking about calm down. Oh, Lord. Honey, I'm dying. Whew. Y'all, let me get out of here. I appreciate y'all, child. Thank you, Trina, as always. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord have mercy. That was so funny. Oh, Lord. Moses didn't come. Whew. Now I done violated the law. Child, that cracked me up. Not Robo. Oh, child. Oh, we done had Chained. We done had Jesus. We done had Mary. We done had Robocop. Child. Oh. Honey, yes. Oh, child. All right, it's been 2 hours. Y'all have a good night. Y'all have a good night. And Riddler, are you new? I haven't seen. Yo, that's my neighbor. Hold on. That's my neighbor pulling up. Ooh. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, he's outside. let me go ahead and just get off of here. I'm feeling real tired right now. I'm sleepy and I'm a little hungry, so it was nice. I'm going to go ahead and get ready for bed, and I'll see y'all next week if I'm able to walk. But anyway, I enjoyed y'all. I'm going to go ahead and exit. And I appreciate y'all. And thank Laquita, where you been, girl? What you say? Tanya, I talked about that already. I told them to go watch it on Hulu. Laquita, girl. Not really say take us to the king. Ooh, honey. Honey, listen, I may have blocked Jesus, Wendy, but I will be saying God later. Okay, you know what? Don't be coming up here. Ow! Sisters, y'all are not going to get me on here talking like this. You mean the information on that case? Oh, really? You ain't got to send it to me. I'll look it up, child. But you can always follow me on Instagram. This is my Instagram. I'll put it in the comments. Here we go. I put it right here. If you don't have Instagram, that's fine. Why did it not do it? Oh, there we go. If you don't have Instagram, that's fine. I'll look up the case. But there's my Instagram if y'all want to go follow it, child. She was a mess. Honey, Trina, the neighbor's right here looking in my face. Good night, y'all. I love y'all. Good night. Standing right here.